Welcome to Brainwaves. Today's topic is one of the most destructive natural phenomena: wildfires. Wildfires are fires that occur in areas with vegetation, and they can be caused by both natural and human-related reasons. They cause massive damage to the environment and have far-reaching effects on people's lives. In this video, we will delve into the nature, causes, impacts, and prevention of wildfires, as well as the latest developments in dealing with these disasters. So let's get ready to learn everything there is to know about this dangerous phenomenon. Wildfires are fires that occur in areas with vegetation, such as forests, grasslands, and wetlands. They're typically caused by natural phenomena like lightning strikes or high temperatures and can spread quickly across vast areas, causing massive destruction. Unlike structural fires that burn buildings and other man-made structures, wildfires pose a grave risk to the environment and people's health. These fires can also be started by human activities such as campfires, fireworks, cigarettes, burning debris, and even sparks from chainsaws or off-road vehicles. Fires started by humans can be more damaging and more difficult to control because they often occur closer to populated areas. In short, wildfires are devastating occurrences that can wreak havoc on the environment and cause massive financial damage, with devastating long-term effects on the ecosystem and wildlife. Wildfires only occur under specific conditions, which are often referred to as the fire triangle. The three conditions necessary for a wildfire to start are fuel, oxygen, and heat. These three components must be combined at the same time and in the right proportions for a fire to ignite and spread. Fuel is any combustible material that can burn, such as dry leaves, branches, and grass. The key factor in fuel is its moisture content, with dry fuel being more likely to burn. Oxygen is present in the air, and it's essential for combustion to sustain itself. Heat is generally provided by an initiating event such as a spark. Once a fire has started, it generates heat that dries the surrounding vegetation, making it easier for the fire to spread through the landscape. The fire eventually removes much of the fuel, making it harder for it to sustain an intense flame until it burns itself out. In summary, wildfires require a specific set of conditions to exist, and it's crucial to understanding how these conditions come together to prevent and control them. Wildfires can be classified into different types, depending on their severity and behavior. The four main types of wildfires are surface fires, crown fires, ground fires, and spotting fires. Surface fires typically burn ground-level fuel such as leaves, branches, and other vegetation as they creep along the forest floor. These fires are typically not very large, and they spread slowly, staying within a few feet off the ground. Crown fires, also known as canopy fires, spread quickly through the tree canopy, feeding on the branches and leaves of trees. They are more dangerous than surface fires and pose a greater hazard to firefighters because they burn faster and spread more easily. Ground fires are slow-burning fires that ignite in underground peat or root systems and then travels along the underground layers without ever breaking the surface. They are challenging to control because they can burn underground for weeks, giving new life to the fire when the weather changes. Spotting fires are the most dangerous type of wildfire, as they can start entirely in new locations, often ignited by embers carried by the wind. Once these embers land, they can ignite new fires and make it incredibly difficult to control the spread of the blaze. In summary, wildfires can have different behaviors and can impact different areas, and understanding the different types is essential for firefighters who face these fires every day. Unfortunately, many wildfires are started by human activities, either accidentally or intentionally. One common cause of wildfires caused by human activity is campfires. Campfires that are not properly extinguished can ignite nearby dry vegetation and spread out of control, causing significant damage. Similarly, burning yard waste and debris from farms can also be a significant cause of wildfires, especially in dry seasons when low humidity, strong winds, and high temperatures can make fires more challenging to control. Another way that human activities contribute to wildfires is through the use of machinery such as lawn mowers and chainsaws. Such equipment often sparks when in use, especially in dry areas, creating the perfect conditions for wildfires to start. Finally, We must also consider arsonists who deliberately start fires for personal gain or enjoyment. Arson is a severe crime, and in many cases, arsonists have been caught and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. In summary, human activity is a widespread cause of wildfires, and it's essential to understand how our actions can affect the environment and our safety. While human activity contributes significantly to the prevalence of wildfires, natural phenomena also play a role. One of the primary natural causes of wildfires is lightning. Lightning strikes during dry seasons can easily ignite vegetation in the surrounding area and cause significant damage. Dry thunderstorms, in particular, pose a significant risk of igniting wildfires because they often occur in areas with high surface fuels and dry vegetation. Another natural cause of wildfires is spontaneous combustion, which occurs when moisture-laden piles of organic materials such as compost or hay heat up and cause a chemical reaction that generates heat. With no way to disperse the heat, the materials can self-ignite and cause a wildfire. In summary, wildfires can be caused by natural phenomena such as lightning strikes and spontaneous combustion, and it's essential to be aware of these risks and to take appropriate wildfire prevention measures. Climate change has contributed to an increase in the frequency and severity of wildfires worldwide. Rising temperatures and changing weather patterns have created drier and longer fire seasons, leading to more frequent and intense wildfires. The prolonged drought periods, lower humidity, and higher wind speeds have all contributed to the increased fire risk in many regions. The warming of the climate has also led to melting of snow and glaciers, thereby creating drier soil conditions that make fires more severe. Another consequence of climate change is the gradual death of forests, which have become more susceptible to wildfires. In summary, climate change plays a crucial role in increasing the frequency and severity of wildfires globally. It's critical to understand the underlying factors and take appropriate action to mitigate their impact. We must find ways to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and reverse the damaging effects of climate change on the environment. Wildfires have extensive impacts on the environment. One of the most severe impacts is the destruction of forests and natural habitats. The vegetation that provides essential nutrients to the soil is lost, leading to long-term soil degradation. The ash and debris left behind also trap heat in the soil, making it harder for plants and trees to grow back, thus leading to desertification. Wildfires are also significant contributors to greenhouse gas emissions. The combustion of trees, plants, and organic matter releases vast amounts of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat and contribute to global warming and climate change. Finally, wildfires also have a severe impact on wildlife. The destruction of habitats, the loss of food sources, and displacement due to fires can lead to the extinction of species and major disruptions to ecosystems. In summary, the impact of wildfires on the environment is significant, and there is a growing need to prevent and manage these fires to mitigate their impact. The economic impacts of wildfires are significant, and they can affect various industries and communities. One of the most significant economic impacts of wildfires is on the tourism industry. Areas affected by wildfires often lose significant revenue from visitors who cancel their trips due to safety concerns or nearby fires. Additionally, wildfires can damage infrastructure such as roads, trails, and buildings. Repairing or replacing this infrastructure can be costly and time-consuming. Another economic impact of wildfires is the depletion of resources used to fight the fires. Homeowners' insurance premiums are also known to increase in areas that are at higher risk of wildfires to compensate for the added risk. Additionally, the loss of housing, property, and income due to wildfires can leave many communities struggling for years to recover financially. In summary, wildfires have significant economic impacts, and it's essential to find ways to prevent and manage these fires to protect the livelihoods of affected communities. The social impacts of wildfires can be significant, affecting people's lives in many ways. One of the most profound social impacts of wildfires is the need for evacuation. Evacuations can be traumatic for people, especially when they don't have enough time to gather their belongings and leave their homes. Displacement and relocation can be a significant source of stress, especially for the elderly or those with health conditions. Wildfires can also cause significant psychological stress. The loss of homes, property, and personal belongings can take a significant emotional toll on individuals and communities. People who live near the affected areas can develop anxiety and fear about future wildfires, while firefighters and other first responders may experience trauma and stress from their experience. Finally, wildfires can also affect people's health, causing respiratory problems and other health issues. The smoke and ash can cause air quality to deteriorate, and people living in affected areas may need to take extra precautions to protect health and safety. In summary, the social impacts of wildfires can be significant, and it's essential to provide support and resources for those affected by these disasters. Preventing wildfires before they start is crucial to managing their impact. One way to prevent wildfires is to reduce the impact of human activity in areas that are at risk. This can include enforcing fire safety regulations and restrictions on campfires, open burning, and the use of fireworks. Farming methods that reduce the buildup of dry and dead plant material, like crop rotation and livestock grazing, can also help reduce the risk of wildfires. Another effective prevention measure is increasing public awareness of wildfire risks and their prevention. This can include education campaigns focused on fire safety, local infrastructure maintenance, and proper use of equipment machinery like power tools and machines that spark. Finally, planting fire-resistant vegetation and using fire-resistant materials when building homes and structures can help make them less susceptible to ignition and reduce the risk of wildfire spread. These measures can contribute significantly to preventing wildfires before they start and minimize their impact on ecosystems and communities. In summary, prevention measures are essential to managing the impact of wildfires on ecosystems and communities. And it's crucial to be aware of the importance of such measures and take proactive steps to prevent wildfires from starting. Early detection and warning systems are crucial to preventing wildfires from spreading out of control. One of the most important early detection systems is the use of advanced remote sensing technologies and satellites to monitor and detect wildfire ignition and spread. Satellite imagery and ground-based sensors can detect temperature changes, detect smoke plumes, and track fires in real time. This data can be analyzed to detect the onset of fires and trigger early warnings. Another significant contribution to early detection and warning systems is social media. Social media platforms can rapidly disseminate information about the spread and danger of wildfires. Emergency management teams can use this information to inform the public of evacuation orders and to monitor the spread of wildfires. National and local authorities can also use automated alerting systems to send early warnings to registered mobile phones. In summary, early detection and warning systems are essential to preventing wildfires from spreading out of control. It's crucial to find ways to improve these systems and leverage advanced technologies to ensure fast and accurate detection of wildfires. Once wildfires are detected, it's critical to suppress and manage them effectively to reduce their impact. Firefighters may use a variety of methods to suppress and control the fire, including using fire retardants, water drops, and digging fire lines to create breaks in the vegetation. In addition to suppression, there are several management strategies used to reduce the impact of wildfires. One method is controlled burns, which are intentionally set fires that remove the excess fuel load that can lead to wildfires. These prescribed fires are used in areas that have already experienced wildfires or areas that have a high risk of fire. Another strategy is restoration management, which involves restoring forests to a healthy state that is less susceptible to wildfires. This can include thinning out densely populated areas of trees, which can limit the spread of fires. In summary, wildfire suppression and management strategies are crucial to reducing the impact of wildfires. By using the right techniques, we can better control the spread of fires and mitigate their impact on ecosystems and communities. Throughout this video, we've explored the wide-ranging impacts of wildfires, from their devastating effects on ecosystems and wildlife to their economic and social impacts on communities. As we've seen, the frequency and severity of wildfires are increasing, and it's essential to be aware of their impact and take proactive measures to prevent and manage wildfires. We've discussed various prevention measures, like reducing the impact of human activity, increasing public awareness of wildfire risks, and using fire-resistant materials in construction. We've also highlighted the importance of early detection and warning systems, like remote sensing technologies, social media, and automated alerting systems to reduce the spread of fires. Finally, we've explored suppression and management strategies to control the spread of fires, including using fire retardants and water drops, digging fire lines, controlled burns, and restoration management. By using these techniques, we can better manage the impact of wildfires on ecosystems and communities. In summary, we hope this video has provided you with the information necessary to understand the impact of wildfires and the importance of prevention and management strategies. We urge you to take the necessary steps to help protect our planet and communities from the devastation of wildfires. The importance of wildfire prevention and management cannot be overstated. Wildfires have a massive impact on the environment, destroying vast areas of forests and wildlife. They also have significant social and economic ramifications, displacing communities and affecting tourism, infrastructure, and resources. Prevention measures, such as reducing human activity in areas at risk, increasing awareness of fire safety, and using fire-resistant materials in construction, are essential to manage the spread of fires. Early detection and warning systems, like remote sensing technologies and social media, can help reduce the impact of wildfires on ecosystems and communities. Finally, adequate suppression and management strategies, like controlled burns, restoration management, and firefighting techniques, are necessary to control the spread of wildfires and minimize their impact. In summary, the importance of wildfire prevention and management cannot be understated, and we must work together to protect our planet and communities from the devastating effects of wildfires. We all have a role to play in protecting our planet and communities from the devastating effects of wildfires. Here are some ways you can help. First, practice fire safety measures in your daily life by being aware of fire hazards and avoiding activities that could start fires, like discarding cigarettes or using fireworks in high-risk areas. Second, donate to organizations that provide aid to communities affected by wildfires or support research on fire prevention and management. Third, get involved in local initiatives or organizations that promote wildfire prevention and management or conservation efforts. Finally, share the knowledge you've gained through this video with your friends, family, and community members. The more people are aware of the impact of wildfires, the more we can work together to prevent them from happening. In summary, taking little steps can make a big difference in wildfire prevention and management. We urge you to join us in protecting our planet and communities from the devastating effects of wildfires. That's it for today's episode of Brainwaves. We hope you enjoyed learning about wildfires, their causes, impacts, and prevention. It is essential to take steps to prevent and be prepared for wildfires, as they can have catastrophic and far-reaching effects on the environment and people's lives. As climate change continues to worsen, we must take action to prevent and manage wildfires. Scientists and experts are constantly researching and innovating ways to prevent wildfire outbreaks and manage those that do occur better. We must encourage and support them in their efforts. Join us next time for more fascinating explorations of science and the natural world that make up our brainwaves.